So imagine just typing a sentence into a computer, and it does not only create video, it creates the entire video game. And it invents the characters, gravity, and all other stuff that is needed for video game generation. Now imagine that the same technology is being used to create the life-saving medicines, like to cure cancer, and the making process will not be in years, it will be in days. And this is not science fiction, this is what Demis Hassabis, the CEO of Google DeepMind, is going to build. And he's also the latest Nobel Prize winner. So he just dropped some massive prediction about the future, like what will be the future of humanity in next 10 years. So let's just dive about the predictions. So first of all, we will just know like who is Demis Hassabis. So he's the CEO of Google DeepMind. So Google DeepMind is a part of Google, which focuses on AI and lots of other things related to the future technology, and he's like the engine of that company. So he is also a latest Nobel Prize winner, and he got the Nobel Prize for AlphaFold. So Demis called this AlphaFold like the world model. So basically he tells like it other than other models available in the market, it does not like it. Basically it creates a dynamic video which understand the physics and which understand the laws of motion, all the things that is you know relevant in the real life. All these things is just feed into this model, so that the video that will it will make will be uh, backed by the physics and all other stuffs which is necessary to generate a real video. So next he says that the virtual models are just the beginning. He says the real goal of there is to bring the intelligence into the physical world, where the humans live. So they are just integrating Gemini 3 in the robot, so that you can just talk to the robot in the simple English language. You don't need to write coding language, or you don't need some different language to speak with the robot. You can just use the same English. And he also settled the big debate that whether the robot will look like us, will the form factor will be similar to humans. So he says yes, because the world is designed for human. So if robot have to perform well in a real world or physical world, then they have to be made like ourselves, otherwise they will not be able to judge properly, or they will not be able to do things correct. After telling this, he just answered the most burning question, like when will AGI come. So he predicted the timeline like next 5 to 10 years AGI can come. And he points out that the current AI is amazing, but it lacks two things. First one is planning, and the second one is creativity. Right now he says that AI mimics the data. It really does not invent new theories or discover new scientific theories. So when if this happens, then we can just realize that the AGI or similar to AGI is arrived. And after that Demis just talked about isomorphic company. So he just told that he just launched this company also for the medicine. So the production of the medicine it takes usually years. So his goal is to minimize that production time and just make it in 2 weeks, and all those things will be done in very quick manner. And he just told that anyone who is worrying about the electricity it is using, so he says yes, it uses lots of energy, but if we make the AGI type of thing, or if we make the super intelligence, then we can just use that intelligence to make new battery types, or to invent fusion energy, so that we can maximize the usage of energy without burning like less, without burning more fuel like coal and all other stuff. So from playable AI to curing the diseases, this next decade will be very exciting for us, and it is the golden age of discovering scientific theories and other formulas. So what do you think? Like, we are just 5 years behind to reach the AGI stage of AI. Let's comment down. So if you like the info, just share with your friends, and just subscribe this channel for more updates. Okay, so thank you.